There definitely was a huge shift in Codex's realization that she, what does that mean?
I realized halfway through saying the word huge that I probably shouldn't went to Time Machine and go back and not say that word.
Can you do that later?
Yeah, I'm on it.
So can I put you now? And,
I guess I won't.
I didn't really punch you.
Real, huh?
Did it look real?
Ladies first. Oh, you have to wait.
Yes, we're going to see something. I don't know, something happened up there. We're going to see something happen with that. Definitely her POV of him as a human being is a little bit altered, and she might be exploring that as a character.
It's going to be huge.
Time Machine.
Hi, is there a new music video on the horizon for the Guild?
We were not able to do a music video for this initial run, but we're definitely looking to do something later in the year. I definitely have a couple of really awesome ideas, and we just weren't able to, between Dragon Age and Eureka and the Guild, be able to fit in another project. But definitely it's my intention to do that because I like to see, clearly I take care of my voice. Yes, hey God. I don't know what that was.
Hi, this morning on Twitter you commented on my t-shirt that I made of you, Felicia, so thank you.
Wait, come up here and show everybody. He handmade it. Not too close. I did. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Thanks. No, really? Okay. Yeah, I mean, you could come closer, potentially, but don't come back.
I promise.
When the time machine comes, you know.
Okay, what was your most favorite moment while shooting the Guild, either seasons 1 through 4?
Wow. I have to say that it was...
Politically correct.
Why would I say something unpolitically correct? Like any scene without you in it? That would be it. Every scene with them. I have to say that the scene in season 1 where we were messing around and he put his finger on my lip and was like, I gotta poop. That was, I mean, you don't have to do right now.
No.
That was a quote. That was the funnest, like, we couldn't keep a straight face moment.
That was the scene that, at least for me personally, that I was like, I think we're on to something. You know, like, this was just sort of a fun, concept that Felicia came up with. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll do your fun little video and help you and, lend you my cameras and blah, blah, blah. And just help.
But you didn't think anything of it, right? Because Amy Okuda, I found that at the last convention, Amy Okuda was like, I don't want to go to this table read, right? Amy?
It was the day after my senior prom, and I was so...
hungover.
It was so early in the morning, and I was like, I have to get up.
It was like 10 a.m.
This video.
I'm just kidding.
All right, well, yeah, I didn't want to go. No, I did not. But I did.
I'm glad you did it, because you're perfect.
Because my agent sent me on it, and they made me.
And see, that's how Hollywood happens. or web video. I don't know.
To me, that scene was when it came to life for me.
Yeah. And then, also scenes where we're all together. I mean, there's a really, really fun scenes you'll see in episode 1 and a lot of the episodes of season 5 where we're just acting together face to face versus like the camera being here and me reading everybody's dialogue off screen while people act to, blankly to a camera. And the cool thing is, Sean Becker, edits it so beautifully that you can't tell that they're not talking to each other, but really it's just me squatting and reading everybody else's lines. Look at a fork voice. Not really, but it's really cool, the dynamic with all of us together. So there's some season 5 that definitely were the funnest to shoot for me. And for season 4, the cheesy bird scene where I come up and there are all the bubbles and stuff, that was a really fun sequence to shoot because everybody was in it. Not only us, but the Axis of Anarchy and some really fun guest stars.
Hey guys, just a quick question. I was just wondering how much more of the Axis we're actually going to see in season 5.
Of the Axis,
Anarchy.
you know, they're not integral to the storyline for this season, but we do have 75 speaking parts. But so we do have a lot of people in this season. It's just we won't probably see much of them in this season itself. Maybe. But
Not right there.
it's really awkward.
Next question.
I love you guys. And what was the idea behind your guild names?
Oh, the character names?
Yeah.
I found out recently that Zapu means Indian princess. Weirdly, completely inappropriate.
Tinkerballa was just kind of a play. A lot of people use like brands that kind of twist them a little bit, so that was Tinkerbell. And Blades, I just always been annoyed at people just adding Z's to things. And Bork, originally Clara was Clara just because I just thought it was funny that this character, it was always the start of the character, she was going to have the same name as her avatar. And Bork, I was initially planning on him being a guy with like 18 characters, and all of them were like Borkior, and Borlock, and Bornado. Volcano, yeah. So, and I actually got that joke in the comic. If you see when he creates his own guild, of he names them all kind of like that.
I thought of that joke.
You thought that joke? Yeah, you did. I was talking, so I might as well create credit for that. Right? No? You're so angry now.
Next question.
Hi, I'm just was wondering.
Okay, are you okay?
I love Legend of Neil, so okay. My question is about Clara. Can we expect to see any more misadventures with her and your children?
So there's still a fan base.
Well, I think in this coming season, I don't think the kids are that prevalent because she's preggo. So I think in she's working on her lovely pregnancy. But I don't know. I'm a fan of any hijinks that my character gets into with her kids because it's just so off the wall. You have to love the fact that she doesn't mind that her kids are in cages. It's insane to me, but she's endearing.
There's a Claire comic comes out in September, and you'll see a lot of the family dynamic in that character, then in that issue. And there's some crazy stuff. Kim Evie's Mind. If you've ever seen her show, Gorgeous Tiny Chicken Machine Show, she plays a wacky Japanese talk show host who just is completely loopy off the wall. And so I was like, you need to write Clara with me because you write dippy things. And there's a letter in that issue. There's a particular page spread of a letter, and I don't want to say anything more than that. But it's like the funniest thing I've ever read in my life. And so Clara has a unique point of view, and probably should not have that extra child that's in her. But we'll deal with that later.
Hi, my question's for Bork.
And anybody else?
Nobody else.
Just me.
Just Bork. Not even Jeff, just Bork.
What's that? I'm channeling Bork right now. Go ahead.
I
Sorry.
really enjoyed your performance at Woodstock the other night. And I was wondering if there was any plans in an upcoming season to chronicle your stand-up career.
What do you think, Felicia? Chronicle it, I guess, sort of in the actual episodes, or maybe an extra, or I don't know.
I mean, what?
So now you know it's pretty much done.
I'm sorry, Felicia wasn't listening. The question wasn't for her. It's not that important if it's not for her. Yes, there will be in the future. Next, season 6 will be just Borg. It's all coming up, Borg.
He keeps wanting a spin-off. It's all coming up Borg.
Is that
And
so
it's not
bad?
gonna happen.
It's a great name. It's all coming up, Borg.
It's not a good idea.
Hi, on behalf of the Guild of Extras, we thank you for the opportunity to work with you. And my question is, has anyone ever approached you about making the Guild a full-length TV show?
Thank you for saying that. Was anybody an extra in this season of the Guild? Could you please stand up? Because we love to acknowledge you. Thank you guys so much. That guy's blind. He's not blind. I just want to thank you guys for coming out and making our season 5 a convincing convention, because we could never have done it unless you guys came in and supported us and made it seem like they were really a big convention. So it was hugely important to us. And as far as the TV show question, like I said, we're concentrating on the season ahead of us. I don't ever eliminate anything. Every season I'm like, while I'm writing it, this is the last season, and then I come up with a cliffhanger or like a last episode that sort of leads me to think, oh, this would be a cool thing we haven't explored yet. I wouldn't ever rule it out. It would just have to be the right time to transfer the story into a completely different format, because 22 minutes is much different from the hour and a half format that we've been used to in the past.
Hello. I think that I didn't bring it back up. I don't know what I was thinking. But I have